Hey folks, Marsman here again with another quick video on how to properly vacuum pump a system. This morning I'm working on a Munter's rooftop unit, and as you see, I've already hooked up all my gauges, my vacuum pump, my Micron gauge, and everything's hooked up here inside the compressor section to circuit B. Like I said, we had a leak on it. Always verify your power's off, especially when you're working so close to electrical. So just as a safety precaution, folks, always remember to properly check and verify that your power is disconnected. Vacuum pump's already plugged in. How convenient is that? A receptacle there waiting for you, which very rarely ever happens. Basically what happened here was we got a leak on the back side of circuit B's TXV here on the evaporator section. So I already went ahead and repaired that and pressurized the system and held pressure for probably about an hour at 200 psi, and double checked with bubbles to verify that that we're good to go. So again, I just wanted to go over how to properly hook up your gauges and pull a vacuum. Your blue line here from your gauge set, your manifold set, is going to go to your suction side of the compressor, which is typically your insulated line due to condensation. And your red hose is going to come across and go to your discharge line of the compressor. I have the yellow hose ran up to our Micron gauge, which is how we're going to test for atmospheric pressure and make sure that we pull this down into a good enough negative that allows us to go ahead and charge the system. I believe the manufacturer's recommendations is about 750 microns on this particular unit, but we're going to go ahead and let this thing run as much as we possibly can and get it as low as we can. So your black hose here, you got a couple of ports. They're all the same ports on your vacuum pump, so it really doesn't matter, but typically your black hose is going to go on on whichever port you can get it on here, but if you needed, you can hook up more hoses directly to the vacuum pump. So like I said, we already have this hooked up, so I'm going to power it up. And you have a valve here. Always make sure that your valve is open, and then open up all your gauges. Make sure all your valves are open on your manifold set, and then we can go ahead and power up our Micron gauge. And again, like I said, I think we want to try to achieve 750, but we're going to try to get it as low as we possibly can. I have make sure that the other end, if you're using this type of subco Micron gauge, that you got a cap on the other end, or good luck. So that's pretty much it. Once we achieve our proper vacuum, then we'll go ahead and charge. I got this beautiful JB wireless vacuum refrigerant scale. So once we're done, we'll go ahead and charge it up. Once again, this is Marsman. Hope this helps you in any way possible. Feel free to subscribe down below. And as always, have a great day and be safe.